Hey guys, and welcome to the video. How you doing? So today I'd like to talk about why some people seem to be able to eat anything but still stay thin. So let's get into the video. Right, so I'm sure you've all seen it. You've got a friend or a family member who seems to be able to eat anything and just not put on any weight, and it's not fair. So in this video I'd like to talk about why that is and how you can be the same as well. So when we see one of these people that seems to be able to eat everything and just not put on weight, we usually put it down to, oh, they've got a fast metabolism. Now, metabolism is made up of several different things, but one of the biggest things that creates a variance between different people in the amount of energy they burn or they need per day is something called NEAT. So NEAT is an acronym and it stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. Now that sounds like a really big and complicated word, but all it means is the energy you burn outside of exercise, so non-exercise activity. So anything that's not when you go and do workout at the gym or run, whatever, like that. Which could be anything from going for a walk, doing the ironing, cleaning your teeth, just movement, all the energy that is required to do those things. And it differs between different people due to, I say, about four main reasons. So number one would be their job, number two would be the leisure activities they do, number three would be the makeup of their body, and number four would be their genetics. So those things have an influence on the amount of energy you burn through NEAT. So I'm just going to pop up on screen a little diagram of the difference in calories required between someone that has, say, a more active lifestyle and someone that has a more sedentary lifestyle. And like I said, it often relates to their job. Your job is something you're doing quite a lot. So someone that has a manual job will burn a lot more energy without actually thinking about going to the gym and stuff than someone that has a sedentary job sitting down maybe in an office or something like that. So someone that doesn't put on weight easily, it could be that they're one of these people that have a more active job or they have a more active lifestyle. However, also it might be that subconsciously they're more of a fidgeter, more of a person that burns calories without even really realizing it. So some people you see that they can't sit still, they fidget, and they're always doing something. And this is like a subconscious, it's related to genetics, a subconscious thing that just makes people burn more calories at rest. So sitting down, if they're tapping their feet, moving around, not really sort of sitting still, or they've got a more upright posture, this all requires extra energy. So these kind of lucky people, they're burning more energy just by sitting down. So that's one of the reasons that they can eat more and still stay slim. But also don't forget that you might be seeing this person in a completely different situation to what their lifestyle normally is. They might eat a big meal in front of you and you might think, oh, they can eat loads, but you don't know what the rest of the day for them has been like. So they might have compensated for it. They might have eaten fewer calories earlier in the day, they might have been more active, or they might just not generally eat big meals, and this might be the one time in the week that they have. And you in your brain have said to yourself, oh, they can eat loads, but it's just a spotlight and like a highlight of their whole week where they've eaten more. It doesn't mean they always eat like that. So you've kind of made an error in your mind and think, oh, they eat loads. Just because they've eaten it once doesn't mean they always eat like that. So just be aware of that. So going back to the NEAT, the non-exercise activity thermogenesis, people tend to really underestimate how much of an effect this has on weight loss, how important it is. So when people go to the gym or go for a run and stuff, that's outside of this NEAT. People tend to focus more on this when they want to lose weight. However, in a week, your exercise in the gym, if you go 3 times a week, say, is only going to be about 5 to 10% of your total calorie burn, whereas your NEAT, depending on what you do, can be up to 50% of your calorie burn of the week. So really concentrating on this is really important. So those people that do it naturally or just tend to have a job that is more strenuous, they burn more, you can start to shape your lifestyle, you can start to change things to burn more, to have a higher NEAT, to increase your NEAT. So you can start to require more energy and it will help with your weight loss. So one thing that I really love to help getting more activity into your day, increasing your NEAT, is an activity tracker. So this is my Fitbit and it counts steps. So I know how much movement I'm doing in the day and I can check it. I can look at my arm and it says, so now it says I've done 4,403 steps. So I know I want to aim for about 12,000 myself per day. So I can go out for a little walk, or I can take a long route to where I'm going to. I can take the stairs instead of the lift, things like that, which get my step count up. And because I'm sat down a lot during my work, it gives me a more conscious way. I'm taking it away from the subconscious. So people that do it naturally, it would be subconsciously, they'd be really active. I'm thinking about it, I'm putting it back into the conscious mind and thinking, I need to get my steps up, I need to go and do this. So having a Fitbit or an activity tracker, you can download an app onto your phone, which is free, really helps put it back into your mind, make you think about it, and give you something to aim for, to target, yeah. And that's my number one tip really for getting up your NEAT. So activity trackers, the advice would be just get one if you're going to get one, or download the app and see how many steps you do per day naturally just in your day-to-day before changing anything. And let's say it's 5,000 just as a random number. So the heart associations around the world tend to say to aim for around 10,000 steps per day. So let's say you were doing 5,000. Don't just jump straight to 10,000 because it's quite a big jump and you'll find it quite hard and you're more likely to fail if you give yourself a big task. So my advice here would be just to add on 1,000 or 2,000 per day, make it easy, make it easier, and yeah, start trying to be creative, start trying to think of ways to get more movement into your day. So it might be to go for a little walk, it might be to stand up when you're on the phone, walk around, it might be to listen to some music or podcast, like going for a walk again. It might be taking the stairs instead of the lift, things like that will all get your step count up. Now I'm just going to pop up on the screen as well some nice ideas about, and some nice ideas to change things in your life to get more energy output, to burn more calories, to get your NEAT up. This will give you a few ideas. So I just found this on the internet. It's just some ideas of things to change at home, at work, in your car, and for fun to try and get your energy output up and start burning more calories, start increasing your NEAT. I can't say if these numbers are accurate, but you can see in the examples on the left, it goes from just over 1,000 calories to almost 4,000 calories on the right by changing each of these activities to something a bit more active. So these people that tend to be slim all the time, there's no magic to it, it's because of their NEAT. Don't just say that, oh, they have a fast metabolism, I've got a slow one. That kind of externalizes it and says it's not your fault and you can't do anything about it. You can do something about it. You can increase your NEAT by thinking about your activity, your movement in your day. Be creative, gamify it with your Fitbit. Maybe you're watching TV or something, this is a good example. In the adverts or every 15 minutes or something, do some jogging on the spot or jump up and down. Every movement in your day counts. Like I said before, ironing, jumping up on the spot, up and down on the spot, going for a walk with the dog, walking around with a phone, listening to podcasts while walking along. Everything counts. So it's just being creative and trying to get more movement. You don't necessarily need to go to the gym. Like I said before, if you go to the gym a few times a week, it's only a certain percentage, a very small percentage of your total calorie burn in the week. Your NEAT calorie burn is a lot higher, and that will help you much more with your weight loss. So there you have it, guys. Your NEAT is a really important way to keep your calorie burn high. Make sure you do more movement and activity in your day. Not just for weight loss, it's really healthy as well to move around a lot. Helps get your blood circulating, helps get oxygen to your brain, loads of different things. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share and comment as always, and I'll see you in the next one.